Well, guys, here we are again talking about Joe Biden and that disastrous debate where he was on full display for the American people to see that his mind is falling apart. This man looks very, very frail. Even when he wasn't even speaking during the debate, he was looking at Trump and he was looking so confused. At one point, I actually thought he'd fallen asleep. His head was kind of down. His eyes might have been closed. But when Joe Biden was speaking, he was speaking gibberish. Nobody understood what he was saying. But the Democrats, man, they got a real problem on their hands. A real problem. Some Democrats want to replace Joe Biden, but the others say, man, the damage is already done. It is too late. And guys, it probably is too late to replace Joe Biden, because if they actually drop him, who are they actually going to put in his place? They can't put Kamala. Kamala would get beat down by Donald Trump. Gavin Newsom, I believe he would leave too. They're in real trouble, guys. Their bench is not good. Their bench is terrible, to tell you the truth. See, this is the problem, man, when you put identity politics first. That's the only thing Democrats were concerned about. Kamala Harris, well, that was identity politics right there. Joe Biden had already told you why he selected Kamala Harris. It had nothing to do with her skills. She's supposed to be his number 2, but she is just as unpopular as Beijing Biden. Now that the American people have seen that Joe Biden definitely has dementia or something like that, the Democrats now, namely Nancy Pelosi, want you to believe that President Trump has dementia. Yeah, and Nancy Pelosi, man, she's 84 years old. I mean, her mind ain't all there either, man. She's like stammering when she talks too. She's not as bad as Biden, but she's not well off either, guys. She's not. She wants you to believe that Donald Trump has dementia, when nobody, absolutely nobody, I'm talking about Democrats too, the left-wing media too, nobody was saying that President Trump wasn't there mentally during the debate. Nobody said that. But Nancy Pelosi wants you to believe otherwise. Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. And you guys can support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or Locals. Here we go, guys. Check this out. Nancy Pelosi went on with Communist News Network and says that Trump likely has dementia, even though we've seen no evidence whatsoever that his mind is slipping. Donald Trump has been in the public eye forever. But when he actually came down the escalator at Mar-a-Lago back in 2016, he's the same guy now that he was back then. 8 years ago. The same guy. Joe Biden's not the same guy from 2016. See, she's trying to do damage control to make people think that, hey, something wrong with Donald Trump. He's not there mentally anymore either. Nobody's buying this. Let's go ahead and roll this clip here of Nancy Pelosi on the Communist News Network. Let's roll it.
Several newspaper editorial boards are just simply calling for Biden to step aside for the good of the country. Tom Friedman, a friend of President Biden's, wrote the following. He wrote, Joe Biden, a good man and a good president, has no business running for re-election. If he insists on running and he loses to Trump, Biden and his family and his staff and party members who enabled him will not be able to show their faces. What do you say to that? Is there any part of you that believes that President Biden should step aside?
I want you to know I came home to California, South and North, and people are for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They have some judgment about a person who's sat on that stood on that stage and lied. If you're just talking about the debate, I'm respectful of some of the opinions that people have, but I also am respectful of the grassroots. My people are very much Biden, Kamala Harris, and this is an opportunity for Joe Biden to go out there and show he has the stamina and the rest. And by the way, while the press, and for some reason they don't, there are healthcare professionals who think that Trump has dementia, that his connection, his thoughts do not go together. Not only that he just lies, he doesn't even know the truth. So if we're just talking...
Wow. Nobody believes that, guys. Nobody believes that Donald Trump has dementia. They're making this up. And by the way, something else, man, that I noticed, people on the left stream media, they really can't defend Joe Biden. They can't. So they're saying that Donald Trump lied, spewed number lies while he was actually talking during the debate. However, they never actually tell you what he lied about, because they know what Donald Trump was saying was the truth. Now, Joe Biden was lying. He was lying. He repeated the Charlottesville hoax, and nobody in the left stream media had a problem with that, it seems, even though that's been debunked.
Talking about mental acuity, let's be fair about it. I don't think Tom Friedman thinks that that Donald Trump should be president of the United States. And while he may be saying we're enablers, we see Joe Biden up close. We know how attuned he is to the issues, how informed he is. And I debate with him about legislation, and not debate, but discuss it with him. He's right there. So in any case, it was a bad night. Let's not.
Okay, she says it's a bad night, but she's saying Joe Biden is right there, but Trump has dementia. This is BS, man. Nobody believes this.
Sugarcoat that. It was a bad night. It was a great presidency. And that's what the American people have to choose. A night where somebody's going to just misrepresent the facts completely, and then you're on your guard. The other person has to negate that. Or, again, it was a bad night. Let's move on from that. It's all an opportunity. Our members have been very thoughtful. They're very concerned about a president who would lie the way they do, and then the Republicans just go embrace those misrepresentations.
Let me ask you about...
Okay, what did Trump lie about, Nancy Pelosi? She's not going to tell you what Trump actually lied about. She's not. She's not. Because she knows that Trump was telling the truth.
About those members, because there are House and Senate Democrats who are worried that Joe Biden could be a drag on their races and could ultimately cost you the Senate, maybe even the ability to retake the House. Do you have any of those concerns?
We definitely will win the House of Representatives. It may come as a surprise to you, but when they saw the performance of Trump, donors doubled down and said, we absolutely have to have the Congress. So it kind of had an opposite effect in terms of the races. The members are always concerned about the top of the ticket. That's just the way it is. They're always concerned about the top of the ticket.
Are they more concerned now?
But I don't think well, we'll see. You can't make a judgment after one night. We'll just see. As Hakeem has said, we'll have our discussions as we go forward. But how do we walk away from a record of great performance on the part of this president with a promise to do more in terms of all?
I can't do it anymore, man. I was going to play this old clip. I can't take any more Nancy Pelosi. I just can't do it, man. I mean, this woman is slipping, man. That's pretty clear. She's no longer the Democrat leader in the House. It's Hakeem Jeffries, Barack Obama light. I mean, maybe they actually will that guy out there, but he's a left-wing lunatic too as well. Crazy, man. Crazy. Nancy Pelosi is out of her mind, man. Nobody believes that Donald Trump has dementia. Nobody. I think it's pretty clear, man. Joe Biden definitely does, though. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.